Week, the Just Between Friends sale, returning to the Grand Rapids area. It's March 12th through the 15th at the former Art Van store on Alpine Avenue up in Comstock Park. Joining us is Melanie and Melissa, two of the organizers from the Just Between Friends store here. Thank you so much for being with us. If we don't know what it is, please tell us what it is.
Well, we get the awesome opportunity to put this on twice a year.
Okay.
And so anybody who has kids knows just how fast they grow and how expensive it is to keep up with their growth spurts. So we put on an event where families can sell those outgrown items and other families can come in and shop for things that they need at 50 to 90% off retail.
Wow.
So it's families helping families. It's a win-win.
Okay, do things have to be like lightly used or gently used, or can it just be anything that we're not using anymore?
It can be all of that.
Okay.
We want it to be gently used items that they have outgrown. We even have new with tags items, because sometimes we get things that they don't work for our families.
Yeah.
And we use high quality items. Everything is inspected for recall.
Okay.
So everything is safe that's on our sales floor. And our sellers get to price their items. They decide if they go half off. So we have regular price days for a couple of days, and then a lot of our items go half off for the rest of the week.
Wow, so even if it's lower priced at the start of the thing, you know, a few days into it, it could be even cheaper.
The value is really great.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
Definitely interesting to hear about. This is a really cool event. It sounds kind of almost flea market style is what it sounds like here. Is that correct, would you say?
Go ahead.
I would say it's upscale resale. So it's a little bit more than just that, because we have on staff recall specialists. So everything that we have on our sales floor is safe to resell, which you don't always get that other places when you're like the flea market type places that you would go to. And you know, our consignors, we have over 1,000 of them right now.
Wow.
Signed up to sell. Our consignors really, we tell them, bring your best items, because you're blessing another family with items and they're being able to reuse these things. And it's so expensive. I mean, with eggs and everything else being so skyrocketing, it's expensive. And this is a way to clothe and feed their kids without having to break the bank. So our mission is to help families say yes. And we really try to do that with Just Between Friends.
And you guys have brought in some of the items that will be out here. I mean, we have a book that looks like it has been used, but I mean, it's still in really nice condition.
Yep.
Yeah.
We have a pair of shoes, some toys, even clothes, for all ages, really. And I think what's really cool about this is that, like you said, it kind of recycles, you know, some of the things that we just don't use anymore. And I don't know that there are many places to go and just resell some of those items unless you're like at a Plato's Closet or something like that. But sometimes they don't always have what you need. So when you guys were trying to formulate this first event, I'm imagining there's probably a personal story to this that you guys wanted to kind of bring this event to the public here?
Well, between us, we have 5 boys.
Okay,
Wow.
so yeah, you need to
that in itself
upsell
is a big
upcycle
thing.
stuff, right?
And when you think about providing for your family when you have young children and, you know, going to a garage sale or that type of situation, we're set up as a retail store. So you are able to go in. When you have boys, we're set up so that you can go in and go to the area that you need. We are vast in what we have to offer. So you can find everything from infant to your teenage years. So we cover a span of ages, and it makes it very easy to find exactly what you need for the area of life that your children are in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So what is the process for these consignors who want to come in and sell these items that they have? They're saying, I have all of these great items. Maybe my son had a book and never touched it once. So what do I do with it?
When they go onto our website, which is grandrapids.jbfsale.com, they can sign up for a consignor number. And then if you look at these items on here, you'll see these different consignor numbers on there, so nobody's name is on anything.
Okay.
And these consignors can tag, we have them tag their own items in our system. So we have drop-off, a 2-day drop-off, and then we start selling next week. We have a pre-sale that's on Tuesday that often will sell out, and several times are sold out. But then we're open to the public Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay.
And as a consignor, you can watch your items sell online.
Wow.
So you can refresh your system and you can watch and see what's sold, and it becomes a little bit addictive.
Of course, over the course of the 3 days that you guys are doing this, how many people would you say will cycle through that Art Van store?
To shop there, we would say, and we're open like 4.5. So
Okay.
it would be about 6,000 to 7,000 people.
Wow.
So
I mean, it's so busy. Why do you think it resonates with so many people here in Grand Rapids?
Just the economy everybody is there's a couple of things, just providing more for your families, having your dollar go farther, and just the idea of sustainability. I think that is very important in this day and age, and it definitely resonates with our communities. And the community aspect, we also provide a lot of resources for In the Image, is our main charity partner, and that we provide a lot of donations at the end of our sale. Thousands and thousands of items go to local families for free after the sale is over, and that is a big part of the drive for our consignors.
So there really is kind of no waste involved here.
No.
That's
No,
awesome.
Wow. Yeah, that's truly incredible. And this event has been going on for a couple of years now. How has it been changing over the past couple of years?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's been around for 15 years.
Okay.
Wow,
So,
yeah.
so it's been, and the way it's changed, I would say it's grown because people are more, things are so much more expensive. This is a way for people to reuse and recycle things, because if you think about how fast kids grow, they barely use things. And
Right.
Yeah.
some things they don't even get to use, which is why we end up with a lot of brand new things as well. But it's a way for families to say yes, get the things that they need, but also the things that they want. So it's a double way of serving and helping our community. For example, we'll end up with probably 20,000 plus books. What a great way to come in and restock home libraries, parents who teach at home, or even school teachers' libraries, because it's a way for recycling those libraries and getting them to be reused, because the books, they might read them once or twice and they're done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're taking a look at your website right here on your screen, and this is exactly where you can go if you want to. You can shop online too, right?
Nope, we're
Oh,
only
you can't only
we're
in the store.
Yep.
Okay, very cool. But this is where people would go to if they want to sell, right?
Sell or shop.
Sell
Yep.
or
So
shop.
there's two ways on our website. There's a shopping page and a sell page.
Okay.
I would recommend, if they've never sold, to maybe come check out the sale this time, because we come twice a year.
Okay.
So we're spring and fall. So this spring sale, you're going to have all the warm weather clothes, the bathing suits, the shorts, the tank tops, and everything, the sandals and things like that. But then in the
Okay.
fall, we do fall and winter. So the warmer weather clothes, the corduroys and the fleeces and everything that's warm.
Okay, well, it
Yeah.
makes sense. Obviously, you need to start having things that are going to be in
6
fashion
months.
for,
Yep.
this upcoming season. Well, very nice. I think it's really cool that you guys have been around for 15 years.
Yep.
Over the years, you guys have had to have come up with some sort of personal connection with some people that come through there. Any personal stories that you guys can share about maybe someone on the selling side that had a really great year, or maybe somebody who really needed something from this sale?
Oh, we have a lot of those.
There's
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
stories.
Something in recent memory, maybe?
Well, we have one particular mom that comes every sale, and we have a wonderful picture of her. I don't know if we have it in the slide deck right now, but we have a picture of her with her 4 children. And this last sale, she comes to every sale and provides for her every season, 4 children. And then this last sale, she showed up and had another little one. And we didn't even know that now she has 5 children.
Okay.
And she is shopping for all of but we have the history of our shoppers shop every single sale, because it is able to provide for every single season of their life. So the amount of shoppers that we have that stay with us for every season, they're growing with us. And that has been wonderful to see. And as a result, our teen section, our junior section, we have a special night now for just our junior section, because we've been here for 15 years. A lot of our sellers are dealing with junior sizes
Right.
now. So we have a teen night for those
Oh,
that
yeah.
age.
A couple of
and that's
different
gonna
theme
happen.
nights as well, aside from teen night as
And
well.
thrifting is a big thing right now.
Yep.
But our sellers their kids are juniors as well, and so they're going to be shopping Wednesday night from 5:30 to 7:30 for a special night where we have fitting rooms and snacks and that type of thing to really encourage that option as well for our sellers.
Yeah, definitely. The fitting rooms is a really interesting point that you bring up too, that those are available, because it can be tricky to kind of pick, okay, what do we think the size is? It varies brand to brand.
Right.
Do you often see a lot of people coming in and maybe they're giving back, but also shoppers? So shoppers and sellers at the same time, essentially.
Our biggest shopper base, I would say, are our consignors. So the people who are selling.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, they're kind of renting the items that they're using. So they buy them and then they sell with us, and they make enough money to be able to rebuy for the next 6 months of their children's lives. So a lot of times our consignors will sell as much stuff as they need to be able to rebuy what they need for the next 6 months. And it's a great way for, there are huge promoters. They tell their friends about it and things like that, because who wouldn't want to save all kinds of money on gently used items that are, they're going to outgrow so quickly anyway. So it works out really well to be able to have our consignors supporting us, but also bring on the new consignors, because everybody's, families are growing all over, and it's just so expensive to not think about using just between friends. You might have the 1 or 2 outfits that you want to get in the store brand new, but for the most part, as you can see in some of the slides, you're shopping over 200,000 items, and if you're buying something for a 2T girl, you're going to go to that 2T section because it's like a department store. You might be shopping 200 people's items all in 2T, so you don't have to go all over the place looking for it. You can go to that section and shop those, and you're just looking through all these different items for that specific size.
And it's nice that it's organized that way. It's got to kind of streamline the process for some people.
It's easy shopping.
Yeah. Okay, so let's say I walk in there with $50. What will that get me?
Well, it's funny because we added this up.
Okay,
Oh.
is that $50?
It's less.
Seriously?
Wow.
So retail, we added it up last night, about $90 retail. If you were going to buy all of that brand new, about $90.
Okay.
But last night it was like $29.75
$29.75.
for all of it, and that's a Land's End bathing suit. Brand
Which is
new.
a very
Wow, yeah.
expensive brand in
Yes.
many cases.
Yes, we have a lot of really nice brands there. So it's you'll find everything under the sun. So we say it's infant to teen and everything in between.
Yeah. Okay.
So anything you can imagine that you need for your kids, you'll find at Just Between Friends. So, but I did want to talk about a new event we're having.
Okay.
On Saturday, first time we're having this. It's called the Kids Creative Market.
That was my next on my
Oh.
list here. I don't know what that is. Tell me all about it.
So, you want to talk about that?
Go ahead.
The Kids Creative Market is something that we're hosting. So it's on Saturday from 9 to 12, and it's for the young entrepreneurs to come and sell their bracelets and their rocks, their painted rocks, and
Wow.
everything that they've made. It's just specifically for kids, and so we have, I think it's 24.
Yes.
24 kids signed up to sell their items that they're crafting, and we're really excited to host them and encourage them and sponsor them and have them come and have a place to sell where a lot of people would be shopping anyway.
Okay,
So,
so it officially, this whole thing kicks off officially on March 12th, but there's a pre-sale on the 11th, right?
Yes.
What's the pre-sale entail?
So those tickets, so when you go to our website to shop, that's where you get your tickets.
Okay.
And you can get tickets on our website. They're paid tickets to make sure that we know availability, how many people are going to be shopping that day. And there are different slots. The 11 o'clock and the 1 o'clock are sold out. There's 3 o'clock, and then there's some slots at 4 and 6 o'clock. Those are all the option to shop before the public.
Okay.
And then our public day, that day is from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. And then Wednesday we're open from 9 a.m. till 8 a.m. Thursday we're open from 11 till 8. And then on Friday is when our half off day starts.
Okay, well,
Wow.
there
And
you
that's when
go.
a lot of
Yeah.
items are half off.
Lots of good deals
Yeah.
to take part in. Well, ladies, we really thank you for your time this morning,
Thank you
and
so
we
much.
appreciate you bringing in some of these things.
Yeah.
Again, you can catch the sale if you don't do the pre-sale part. You can catch it at the old Art Van building on Alpine, which is up in Comstock Park. Again, March 12th through the 15th. I mean, 15th sounds like it's going to be the day to go and find some deals,
yes,
really.
right? It's half price days, and it's the Kids Creative Market. So you've got
Yeah.
a double whammy there.
All right. Well, thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much
Yes,
again. We'll have
thank
all of those
you.
details on 13onyourside.com.